So Lucas on a mall to 5, it looks like. Gonna put
It looks like Tron's just in hand.
that's
Or maybe not just Tron,
I
but
think
he has the
I think it's
scrying along
trying.
with 2 lands and a star to pop.
Yep.
Or sphere star.
It's upcast.
Oh god. I don't think he's on creativity.
That doesn't look like
He's
it.
on taxes.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why he told me creativity, but he is on taxes for sure. So pop this, do a green, play your second Tron land, and then scrying, and then go get the tower.
Is it death and taxes, or do you call it like mono white taxes now?
It's just
It's mono white, isn't it?
it's his is mono white, yeah.
I'll just
But
call it that.
I guess you technically have to be a little more because like there's the white green taxes that plays like the Seiju and stuff. So mono white taxes is probably a little bit more of a correct name.
Ooh.
He says, "While you're in there, sir."
Go ahead and search up a basic forest because you do not get to keep your Tron land here.
One of the worst parts for taxes without having an effect to stop like him directly searching and like where you could potentially get him off of the land is his green source allows him most of the time to go get more lands. Also, you have to guess the right Tron land because if they're just doubled up on that Tron land, it feels really bad.
Yeah. Scrying.
Well,
Gonna go get the missing land now. So that delayed Lucas, but Tron's gonna be online next turn unless Nathan does something else here. Esper Sentinel. Archon.
Archon to me, there seems a little weird, just for the fact that like if Lucas would mess up and well, it makes his land enter tap, so I guess that's fine.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal this turn too.
The idea for me
Oh.
was, I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
Oh, it makes it enter tap, but he still has
He still gets Tron.
tower plus so he still has 6 mana this turn.
The only thing I was thinking, and why sometimes it can somewhat be an issue, is just for the fact that it's like, if he tries to cast a star or something to cycle before doing anything, and then you flash it in, make him take a turn off. But making his land come untapped is pretty valuable too. Gonna exile an Archon, Solitude to Worm Coil, so he doesn't get anything. But I'm on. I don't know whose life total's who. Oh, there we go. Oh, never mind. It makes sense if I would just think about it a little bit harder.
Another worm coil. What did you say Bjork was on?
I don't know his exact version, but I think he's
Right.
gonna crack the earth.
Oh, okay.
And he's playing against Glimpse combo.
Should I just name it Red White Crack?
Sure. I'm down for that name. So, I don't know how to say this, but this game's looking pretty over to me.
Yeah, that's
With the taxes deck, you also just need to like pick it up. You got to win the next two, and sometimes like to get even close, it just takes forever. But Tron also wins incredibly quick, so you might not have to really think like that.
I think Lucas is at 28 now.
Oh well, there's Nugan, so we call this game over for sure.
Yeah.
It's just jam a Nugan, -3. Wipe the board, uptick your Karn, hit him with the worm coil. Yeah, that game is
He's gonna pick him up.
that game is what we call over for sure. Not really a whole lot. I think Nathan could have done differently to get out of that, but
Ace. What is mono white taxes? So it's a mono white deck, obviously. That is it plays a bunch of tax effects that are trying to like it's kind of like a prison type deck. So it runs like Archon of Emeria to prevent your opponent from casting more than one spell a turn. It runs like Thalia to increase non-creature spells. It runs Esper Sentinel to get to draw cards, and just a bunch of stuff like that. And Solitude. And Chalice, because it's primarily a creature-based deck. Or sorry, Aether Vial. I think it runs Chalice too, doesn't it? Or some versions do.
it normally runs Chalice if you're playing against like the Cascade decks, which normally like cards like Thalia
Yeah.
are good enough against.
If Bobo's 4-1, he should have a chance. For sure. The X1 will definitely make it if he wins out. Sorry. If you're watching from YouTube, the context is we've got a couple of our shop regulars, Zach Thompson and Robert Postlewaite. Zach is 5-0 and he can draw into top 8 at SCG Pittsburgh right now. And Bobo at a modern 5K, I believe. And Robert Bobo is 4-1, still playing. So they're doing really well. It's awesome.
Okay. Thalia. In the beats.
Yeah, so this prevents just having like turn 3 big Karn, but it doesn't stop like Worm Coil or Baby Karn or anything like that.
It kind of does, right? Because he's only got 5 mana.
I'm saying, because it's gonna enter tapped. Yeah, that's true.
So like I mean,
so he will be able to play it, but he won't be able to like play the artifact off of it or something.
we see a forest get played.
Okay. And then chromatic.
I don't think has the Tron land.
Gotcha.
No, it looks like a 2-star / sphere in hand, an Ugin, a Baby Karn, I believe.
Gotcha. Yeah, then this Archon is gonna do some work. Gets to Violent a Stoneforge, so now we're gonna have the pressure.
Which I assume this is just grabbing the big indestructible boy.
Yeah, Cauldra.
Because it has haste, and again, we're trying to apply as much pressure as we can.
Definitely want to bring the pressure right now.
Awkward one you could grab, sorta, is like a Feast and Famine.
Yeah.
To like make them discard, but obviously it's not great here.
Yeah, it looks like a Cauldra.
Yeah. He's next turn going to activate Stoneforge, put it in, smack Lucas on the noodle for 9. So he has a 2-turn clock.
Tom said he thinks only 1/5/1 will make it in. That's insane. What? Then I would figure there'd be more rounds than that then. That's crazy.
So this comes in, Stoneforge is tapped.
Make a germ.
I don't know. I know Lucas was playing it at one point, Dismember.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna guess they're here. Oblivion Stone is going to be short of cracking that, I believe. Oblivion Stone's 5 and 3 to activate. Is that right?
Yeah. No, he definitely. He would
also, like the Cauldron's not gonna die to that.
He would need an untapped Tron land for sure. You want to get his life totals out.
Oh yeah, my bad.
See you, Tom. Yeah, let us know how it's going. Keep us updated.
Yeah. I'm just so used to it happening over there that I just like kind of forgot I had the pad in front of me. Star, pass, and
surprise. Oh, I guess he's not dead on board, right?
No, he's dead. On board technically.
Yeah, because he just took 9.
Unless that's
this is 9 points of damage. So, wonder what Lucas does. He have appetite? Could he no?
Because Cauldron itself also has indestructible.
Right. Yeah, it has indestructible, and the creature has indestructible. I wonder what this could be.
So Zach, draw.
There's a Thrag Tusk, sorry. What is that?
I don't.
Oh, he's gonna Appetite his own star to gain 4 here. Okay.
So he's taking.
Did he still get to draw a card from it going to the graveyard?
Yeah, because it's on the
Or
card.
did he get the wrong one?
Lucas is also getting hit with a field. He's going to go 2-4 exactly.
Sorry, am I saying Appetite?
Yeah, you are saying
I meant
Appetite.
Nature's Claim. My bad.
I don't know.
Yeah, bro, why was I saying this card? My bad.
I don't know, man. You've been acting different.
Nature's Claim. Destroy target artifact or enchantment is controller gains 4. All right, Lucas draws, does not have the answer he needs. He will scoop it up. And shipping on there, basically, if you order singles, you're gonna pay a flat $2 in shipping. So it's not really worth it if you're just ordering like a $1 card or something like that. But it makes it, even if you buy $50 of cards, we'll provide tracking. That's what that $2 goes towards. And then if you buy sealed product, it doesn't matter how much sealed product you get, it's going to be flat $10 in shipping. And if you buy merch, it's going to be a flat $5, I think, in shipping. So try to do it like that. I need to add a promo code too.
So we got Tron.
Yeah, this is going to be a turn 3 Tron.
Good luck, Mr. Sir.
Yeah.
No Aether Vial start, no ramp start, which
Nope.
is another reason people play green, is for the nobles.
Right.
To
No,
consistently
and,
have a 1-drop that allows you to play this, like,
yeah.
3 drops that's super
It's
valuable.
got a Thalia, so that if Lucas is on exactly Big Karn, this could help.
I think it's Baby Karn, though.
Baby Karn's going to be rough.
So land enter, Baby Karn for 5. Sideboard, he doesn't get to play the coding this turn, so that's like a
Right.
plus.
Yeah.
If that's his plan.
Tree Roy, Knight Rider, Maxman, thanks for the follows.
Nice. Wonder what he's considering.
Also,
Kind of looked like he looked at that worm coil for a or not worm coil, Jesus, walking ballista for a second. There's a chalice. He might consider putting it on 2, but he says, "I'm gonna grab this guy and play him for 1."
Gotcha.
He's gonna be able to pump this up and shoot down every creature for the most part that Nathan's gonna play, and I think that's his plan. Or even in a weird scenario where he gets to block here and kill the Thalia, and then he can get the coding and start doing that if he wants to.
Archon.
Archon comes in.
Oko just came home from Modern FNM. How'd it go? And what'd you play?
Shoot the Thalia.
Smart to wait until end of turn to shoot the Thalia to avoid another one being played.
So this is the awkward spot where he has a couple stars and spheres in hand, or like vice versa, because they're kind of the same card. This Archon's making everything so weird.
5-0 with Dredge. Nice. Is Jordan playing Dredge today?
Probably. I think so. He sold Tron.
Oh, it's Tron.
He actually played it this time.
Wow.
We have a player in the shop that has ordered Tron 3 times, and on 2 of the occasions, he sold the deck before it arrived in the mail. He was like selling the other parts, and then when it came in, he instantly sold it. And then the 3rd time around, he played it 1 time, and he goes, "This is why I've been selling it before I played it." I'm like, yeah, man. It's a good choice.
It's not like it's a good deck, if that's what you're thinking. No, Lucas has been playing Tron for quite a while. Very good Tron player.
He was on Eldrazi for a while.
Yeah, that's right. He was on Eldrazi for a minute there. Is that a bridge?
Yeah, he does have a bridge in his sided.
That's kind of interesting. To get bridge, not just go for the coding plan.
Especially when you can only get like 1. Well, because his Karn's dead. So that's kind of the problem.
Oh yeah, if his Karn's dead and he doesn't have a way to deal with this Archon, then it makes sense. Might be getting a Blast Zone here to try to deal with it. Blast Zone and then put 2 counters on it.
Or he's considering a Sanctum of Ugin.
Can't really play Dredge next FNM. That's how it goes, man.
I played Dredge tonight and did incredibly well. I can't play it next week, smile.
Get ready for them. Leyline of the Voids. That's funny. Dust off elementals though, that'll be fun.
Listen, I think the funniest thing in Modern right now, for me, is people are like, I hate Blink. Blink is lame. But if you play elementals, you're cool.
Yeah.
And I like you.
Because
you submitted Risen Reef in your
yeah,
deck.
everyone loves Risen Reef for some reason.
Like,
I love that card.
you played a 3-mana 1/1 that relies on other elementals to enter the battlefield to be good. Thank you. And you're like, all right.
Someone went 4-0 with Burn at our Legacy event this last week, so I doubt you can pull that off again. Yeah, it's kind of another one that's in the same boat a little bit.
Yeah. I low-key thought about being one of those Burn players, like, on MTGO that are like, hey, new set came out, time to submit myself in the league while people are trying to test out other cards and just burn and kill them.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens every time. It's when Burn spikes. You okay?
Yeah. Dude, I started lifting a little bit. My house. I have a couple dumbbells. I was trying to get into it a little bit.
I've been lifting, bro.
Yeah, I know. Freaking jacked. All right. Another map. So, what happened with the Blast Zone last?
He enter tapped.
Oh, yeah, duh.
It's okay. I got you.
Whew, struggling. So Nathan's actually in a decent spot here.
And then the Karn died to a Archon
Right.
swing, I would assume.
Gets to slam this Cauldra. Get in for 7. Lucas down to 13. Tick up Blast into 3. So I see scrying some Sylvan Scryings in hand. Lucas has a lot of mana available. There, pop the Blast Zone. Get that Archon out of there.
Ah.
You okay?
I took a random guess how many times I hit it to get it to 13.
Oh.
And I hit it one too many times. So Lucas is going to do his best to get all these cards out of his hand and then jam in Snaring Bridge. The problem is he needs a lot of green to do so.
Yeah, he's got these Sylvan Scryings in hand, and just even making the land drops would be tough to get all the cards out of his hand.
How alpha of a play is it? I mean, he's going to grab this Ugin. But, like, how alpha of a play would have been like, failed to find. And then you just put him on bottom, so you just keep cards out of your hand.
Seed, yeah.
And then you're just, like, jamming and Snaring Bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Ugin probably a little too good to do that with, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the germ is black, correct?
Well, the other thing is you still get to play the E-Bridge, and this Cauldra is not going to be able to attack. So, like...
Oh, right.
He's only going to be able to swing a 1...
And he has another land drop, which is another Tron land. So, yeah, play the bridge.
Yeah, you can only swing the...
Is that Ugin?
Stoneforge.
Is that what you got?
I'm pretty sure. I think it's so funny that Ob Nixilis can target other players. It's like when you would cast Expansion Explosion and you like cast it for 20, make you draw 20.
Yeah.
Because the card has to resolve before they draw the 20, so it kills them and then they draw 20.
So if it is an Ugin, you could just... Oh, yeah, actually, because Brendan told me he was doing that over and over again with an Ugin. He kept Ugin for 0, like minus zeroing it to deal with someone's living weapon. It was a batter skull, and then they kept paying the 3, returning it to the hand, recasting it every single turn.
I mean, at that point, you use -5, I think.
It doesn't. It has to be. Has to have a color.
Yeah, it's colorless. All right.
Yep.
Weird cards, bro.
There's
Archon
another
comes in
Archon.
again. Lucas does not have Tron anymore. So. He can only cast 1 spell, so he can get Tron, play Tron. Can't cast anything else. Which is weird. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets Tron here and he just plays the other land to protect his last land drop. Because he drew another
right.
Tron land, like another mine. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays the mine instead and then just waits next turn to drop the Tron piece. So it can't get Field of Ruin.
Yeah.
And that's what it looks like he's going to do.
Looks like it's just a big Karn in hand, though, not a.
I thought it was an Ugin, but yeah, it's definitely a big Karn.
But a big Karn here is still pretty problematic for Nathan. Doesn't just play it, though. Oh, he already.
He can't cast more than 1 spell. Swinging 3.
No attack. Oh, yeah. I'm trolling. Ensnaring.
Are you
Wrench.
okay?
Yeah, jeez. Okay. I'm paying attention.
So I need you to lock it in.
Need you to lock it in. We don't miss those.
Oh, man. So land drop. I would assume it's going to be big Karn. It's going to probably exile an Archon. So we can play this baby Karn in hand, get a liquid metal coating, and then potentially Sylvan Scrying as well and play the coating. Is that enough mana for... He doesn't have enough mana, but he can go all the way down to where he can only attack with 1 drops. Or 1 power creatures.
Yeah.
That is kind of the other good part when you are playing like nobles.
Right.
In spots like this, when you're playing against Tron and you're just like, now I can't get through for that last bit of damage, you can play the nobles and start hitting them. It is 60 cards, death and taxes.
I did not see a Yorion revealed.
And I don't believe he played with Yorion last week either. So, doesn't really have a land for Lucas to target with this coating on upkeep. Like, you can kind of see where Lucas was like putting his hand up. He's like just one of them. Because the last thing, like if there was a Field of Ruin or something like that, you'd want to target it if you could. And like force him to do something about it right then and there. Big Karn takes a smack. Only problem is it pluses by 4.
Yeah.
There's a relic. He's going to have no cards in hand. He's going to start exiling or making Nathan's lands be destroyed.
Yeah, this is everything but finished here.
Yeah, I would call this one pretty chalked up.
Yeah.
I would be genuinely surprised if Lucas grabs a card and doesn't start liquid metal coating him. Unless there's just like a really good reason not to. Someone's trying to go get a backup Tron land, or it can also go get the Sanctum of Ugin, or Sanctum. Yeah, that's right. So if he ever casts a big spell, he can go get another big spell.
Alright. Does tick up the Karn, liquid metal coatings, a basic planes.
Good not to go after this, the other land in play. I don't know how to say it. But going after one that has legendary on it, because there's no point to go after that one. Because if you have one in hand, you're kind of breaking them on it.
Yeah, you definitely want to leave that one. Plays a...
I hate death and taxes, but those mismatching basics give me good vibes.
I just noticed the mismatch basics too, but more power to you, Nathan. Keep doing you.
He's like, oh, new set, new basic, baby.
Big Karn is 5, not 6.
It went to 2 from the Stone Forge originally, right?
So it was.
His down tick got hit.
Yeah, it's at 6. It went to 3, got hit for 1, down to 2, and then +4 to 6. And now it's at 10.
I'm gonna be honest. This game is about as over
Yeah.
as they've ever been.
Not relevant here, but still, you want to have the board state, correct?
Right.
Big Crunch is at 14 loyalty now. It's okay.
That's what I was saying earlier when he hit Big Karn. I was like, I haven't been adjusting his life total because it's whatever. But untap, activate all these again.
All right.
But we get a vocal concede.
Luke is taking it down with Tron.